Hi everybody, welcome to today's reading. Today's spirit talks about the sense of something happened that kind of makes you question, no matter how hard or I try or how much I do to try and be prepared for any possibility, something will always sneak up on us. And it is Mercury retrograde. So this is the sense that something might be going to sneak up on you, or something happens and you're like, oh, I thought I was prepared for anything. And it could be a good thing, or it could be a good thing would be the realization of like, oh, when I behave this way or when I do this certain thing, then sort of doors open or things happen for me. Or it can be, a bit of a shocking moment where you're like, oh, when I did that, then this thing happened, which I didn't particularly like. So spirit is this putting out the sense of realization, of you realizing how much you impact on others, or how much they impact on you, or you allowing that to happen. So there's this sense of, who am I? Why am I like this? Or why are people like this? So it's not a bad thing. It's more of a realization, and a really strong realization of, your purpose of being in this soul group, your purpose of having those people, whoever those people are for you, around you, and it means something to you, and it feels really enlightening and protective. So there you go. I give that to you, and you can have that for a fabulous weekend. So on that note, you know what we do today. We do one card for each of the months, and the reading for you is the month of your birthday. So I just randomly pick the cards. So starting with April, because April is the beginning of the energy year. So April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, and March. And one for everyone. That was a bit messy. One for everyone. So there we are. This is the sense of, he's sitting there, he's looking down, his legs are turning to stone, other people around him have turned to stone. There's a sense of responsibility. And when we think and we focus on what's not happening, we really can get stuck in it, and then nothing really happens. We're kind of pulled into a complete vortex of shitola. Life does not have to be like that. Okay, so the spirit is talking about trying to take control, but doing that in a very slow, methodical manner. Okay, April babies. Well, April babies, you've been doing a lot of thinking, and Spirit has given you the thumbs up. So whatever you were thinking, Spirit's like, you can make this happen now, because you've really thought it through, and they're going to be responding to you in a way that's going to build your self-confidence and build your connection to Spirit, because you're going to be like, I was thinking that and then it happened. Look at me. Energy follows thought. That's Rosie's mantra. Okay, May babies. So May babies, Spirit is saying that you may find yourself around somebody who needs support right now, and perhaps it's someone who doesn't normally ask for it. So that's a really nice thing, and it's about being able to go into the detail and just being present and just gently presenting, like, oh, just checking in about this and that aspect. So it's a really lovely way of connecting, and it will be very much appreciated later. Be careful of saying too much, rather doing more of the listening. June babies. June babies, this is in acknowledging your connection to Spirit. So intuitively, you often know what exactly needs doing in regard to family and your career, and finding that balance between the two. So Spirit's reminding you that you can do this, and there is an opportunity coming for you that is going to be really great. So allow yourself to just think about it and know that you can find that balance. Not everybody can. July babies. Nothing more important to you than family, and this is a weekend of family, and it feels good. You enjoy it. It makes you feel confident. I made the right choice having a family, that sort of feeling. Or I am so lucky to have this family around me. If you don't have your own personal family, it could be your birth family, it could be your community, it could be your friends, but there's a sense of gratefulness, and that builds more energy around that and increases the greatness of those relationships. August babies. You are a natural leader. You teach others purely by your presence. It's quite transformational. Perhaps you're not fully aware of how much of an impact you make on other people. It's truly a noble thing for you to be able to be a leader. A leader is not someone who slams the desk and forces people to do or be a certain way. It's somebody who just is who they are and are comfortable at doing that. Okay, September babies. You're a healer, and you really enjoy being around other people who are healers, and that's an important thought. And that creates, once you recognize your ability to heal other people by listening, by talking, by being, whatever it is, that, and your spiritual connection, you're able to deeply dive into the reasoning behind the challenge or the issue that people may be having. So spirit is saying that is going to be creating an opportunity for you, and you might be surprised at how that arrives into your life. October babies. This is a bit of a rough patch that you've been going through. You've been thinking that perhaps you are the problem or that something about you, but Spirit's like, actually, this is about an us sort of situation. And when we step back from each other sometimes, it brings us closer when we come back together. Knowledge and power and wisdom coming together to create that purpose and togetherness. And Spirit says, if any of your relationships, whether that's friends, family, romantic partners, wherever that has been, this is just a reminder that whatever was happening or is happening is just a bit of a rough patch. Okay. October, November babies. This is you reading off your list, telling people what to do. You can do this, you have the confidence, and maybe your confidence has been undermined, but now Spirit's saying, like, you know what, you actually can handle this, you can do this, and it's okay for you to just tell people what to do because you actually do know what needs doing in this particular instance. Otherwise, people are all running around like mad hatters. Okay. December babies. This card is letting you know there's a fresh beginning, a sense of renewal, a sense of humanity, a sense of, okay, this is why I need a new chapter. This is what is pushing me to move in that direction to create a difference. Ooh, it feels refreshing. It feels like you can really get this done and make a really big difference. You might have been a little bit afraid to do it before, and there's no rush to do it, but actually just stepping slowly towards it is going to create some really great outcomes for you and other people around you. December, January babies. Yeah, so there's some kind of change coming your way. It is also, again, about community. It's about moving forward. It's going to be exciting. Spirit wants you to feel that energy follows thought. You are creating the energy that will create the difference. You just don't know how much of a difference you make when you walk into a room. So think about that. February babies. Well, it is Mercury retrograde, and none of us really like the Mercury being in the microwave, as some people say. And you in particular are like, I don't want to play anymore. So Spirit is like, don't be stubborn, right? This is a really good time for you to slow down and talk to people who have passed over, loved ones or your guides or masters. The perception of the greater, divine source, greater God, whatever you like to call it, this energy that sort of seems to be around us and protects us. And Spirit says, talk to them, because this is going to give you the nudge in the right direction for your soul purpose, your life purpose, and the direction that you're wanting to head in. Okay, March babies. Oh, how wonderful. These cards are all being really great for this week. And this is, again, reminding you that you are a healer. You heal in a really different way. I see you, thinking about the harvest, or thinking about the foods that you're eating, thinking about going really fresh, organic, whatever it is. And this is leading to something in that area, recognizing perhaps that you have this knowledge about food, and you recognize that some people should have this type of food and some people should have that type of food, and it's not judging what people should have. And you might be a little bit more of an expert about that than you think. So there might be something interesting for you to take on study-wise or research-wise in the food area, because you may find that's something that you can really help people with. What is your area of expertise in that regard? And if you are not interested, then this is at least acknowledgement that you can make a difference through eating the right foods yourself. On that note, have a wonderful weekend.